the agenda is the approval of the October 13th meeting minutes. Were any corrections that we found other than me? So on page 3, just so everyone know, the last one, comments and reports from standing citizens. We didn't make our citizens stand anymore, so.
Yes.
Anyone else have anything?
No.
Have a motion to approve minutes?
So moved.
Have a second? Okay, I heard 2 motions and no seconds.
Zach.
Okay, got it. Diane and Zach. All right, any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstention? One abstention. All right, chairperson's report. I've got nothing this month. Number 4, comments from board members.
I just wanted to share with everyone, I attended the Halloween event. It was a really good event, real fun. I really loved the glow room, and the kids, you can tell they were really into it. So
Yeah, that was
hope
cool.
that we see it again at least another year.
Yeah, it was good. The glow room was a lot of fun. It worked out good by changing all the lights in here to black lights. It made it look even cooler. So.
Yeah,
That's a good idea. That worked out.
Effect, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Okay, moving on. Item 5, reports from standing committees. I don't believe we have any. Administrator's report. Scott, is there anything you want to highlight on any reports?
Unless there are any questions.
Okay,
No, it's all pretty straightforward.
questions?
I don't have anything I have to add to mine. Kind of strictly talked about in the event already. But actually, one thing I do want to add, just touch on it. Marvin, Abe, and Amber put a lot of time to the Halloween event. They put a lot of effort into it. They did a great job in seeing how it went. Just give them a lot of credit for it. They do put a lot of time into this. And for our upcoming Christmas event too, they've been working on it for a while. We'll be having a Christmas tree lighting for it. Highlands High School will be out for sing Christmas carols for everybody. We have a lot of other big things we're going to tell you guys all about, on Facebook and everything coming up. It's going to be a really good event. But the theme of the event that night too is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Elf before. We're going to turn the community center into the North Pole. We've actually hired an actor who plays Buddy the Elf.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's going to be out here entertaining the kids. Free pictures with Santa. We're hoping to have a snow machine. That's another thing we're looking at to do it. So if you guys want to come out to it, it's going to be December 9th. Put a lot of good effort into it. We hope to see you guys there.
Sounds great.
Okay. Oh, sounds fun.
Any questions? So I just have one comment. So
Sure.
I got a good comment concerning Marvin, because apparently your little soccer program, I know a bunch of the referees that got something else. Oh yeah, he's great.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Richard and Zach and Chris probably. Yeah.
So, and no, I'm not going to referee. My referee days are over. All right. Terry, you got anything? Okay, just checking. Okay, item 7, correspondence, none. Item 8, comments and reports from citizens, organizations. Does everyone want to speak on anything that's not on the posted agenda? All right, moving on. Item 9, unfinished business, we have none. Item 10A, California Parks Recreation Conference and Expo. I think that's just to kind of bring it up to everybody.
Informational, yeah, it's in Sacramento this year. It's a very educational experience. You don't have to commit to a full day. There are sessions that are offered morning, early afternoon, and later in the afternoon, and a little bit of something for everybody. So if you have some breaks in your day, on those particular days, a little bit comes from getting downtown, find a park and everything, but once you're in the conference itself, it's a very worthwhile experience, so you take advantage of that.
Now you can get your free park.
Oh, I can't.
Okay. Come on.
Which works the sheriff's department.
No, I don't think it's pretty
Any questions? I got my brochure at home, so I don't know if everybody else did. Yes. So,
And they'll come out with a more detailed course descriptions and schedule as it gets closer to the event. That's kind of an overview.
to get you a little excited.
Get you excited.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll move on to item B, district scholarship program revision for discussion and approval of program revision. This is you, Scott.
No, this is actually me.
Okay.
I can take this. So I know in September we reached out to you guys, I talked to you about possibly revising the scholarship program. There's a lot of new things you put in here, but the one thing I really want to highlight is we wanted to include seniors in our scholarship program. Kind of take out the review, just to have it be a scholarship program. That's the one thing we really want to emphasize, and we're going to pass along to our seniors when they register for any of our upcoming programs. Especially like harvest time was the biggest one, but that's one of the things I want you guys just to pay attention to.
Okay. Any questions? Are you good there, Mr. Monk?
Yeah,
Okay, just check.
Norfolk, I'm sorry.
All right, item C, swim lessons update. Board discussion on the swim lesson update. Do we have a revision? I'm sorry. What was the revision? Where is it? Did I see it here?
For the,
That's right, sorry. I'm just like, so I was looking at this thing, which is, that's the old one.
I think the big changes, as Mark pointed out, was the addition of funding for seniors, and then the overall award dropped from 50% to 25% with the intention of stretching whatever scholarship dollars we have.
Okay, so it's on, what's this page, 2 of the memo of the new guidelines. Right, that's gonna be it. All right, now we're good.
I'd like a motion to approve the changes to the district scholarship program.
Second that motion? All right. Is there any other discussion? All right, hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, abstentions. Okay, now we're gonna go to item C, swim lesson update.
okay,
I think this is mine.
this is me again. So the last board meeting, we touched on swim lessons, and how we're going to be implementing it. A lot of this will be a lot of the same information, but we will be having swim lessons this year. If you look here, the program daily schedule is a lot more outlined on how we're going to be running the program. Swim lessons will be out of Foothill High School. We'll be starting at 5 o'clock, and we'll do another one at 5:30. And the whole goal of this is to then promote and create a feeder program for our Highland Dolphin swim team, so we can go and enhance that program as well. Right now, we're planning on doing, it looks like 6 sessions. We're starting early, and the purpose behind that is because we wanted to run next to the swim team itself. So hopefully these kids who pass the either level 1 or level 2, and they're proficient and they can move on to the swim team, this will allow them the opportunity to actually do that. So that's one thing that we are looking to implement coming up here real soon. I've been attending a lot of like NACMA courses, trying to get myself all caught up on how to run a full pool itself and swim lessons. Recently I just became an aquatic pool operator. I got that certification done too, so if anything happens, I'll be there to also help with the pool, just go over the chemicals and how to fix it. I know Twin Rivers runs our pools, but we also need to have somebody there that can help us out in the pinch to help diagnose what the problems are.
So I have one question.
Sure.
So, and I notice you're starting early, and I understand why.
Right.
Wouldn't that conflict with high school swimming, or?
It does not, actually. So with Foothill High School, the beauty behind it is they rarely use their pool. It's kind of a hidden gem. They have a very, according to Twin Rivers, they have a very small swim team. And the swim team is actually out of the pool before 4:30. They said majority of the times they're done before, right around 4 o'clock. We had the opportunity to move the classes earlier.
Right.
We're starting at 5 to give parents the opportunity to get off work.
Yeah, no, I think your time is good, but, I mean, I get it for practices, but what about swim meets?
They actually don't have, they have a swim meets, but their swim meets are done before 5 o'clock. They've guaranteed me that it'd be done before, no other swim team uses this pool.
Right.
No other, it's completely unoccupied, unused during the summertime.
Right.
Basically after 4 o'clock during the school year, no one's using this pool, and it's just sitting there. They're still maintaining it.
Well, Center High School used it way back when,
Right.
and I know that there were swim meets there, and swim meets would not be done by 5, it's usually more 6 or 6:30. I mean, if you say we're fine, I'm good with this.
Yeah, I've talked to the school itself, and
Okay,
they've assured me that their swim team is so minimal that it won't be an issue.
okay, that's fine.
And the benefits too with Foothill High School, for the ones who aren't here, is it has a shallow end. The shallow end is 3.5 feet, which is perfect for teaching swim lessons to kids.
It says we're not going to need the swim platforms. Are we going to have them?
No, we're not going to get them. Before we were looking at getting swim platforms for Highlands High School because it's so deep all the way across the bottom. It's an even like 7.5. Yeah.
Okay. Because they do have some for shallow ends. Because when you have the really young kids, they'll be on those, so that they're in basically a foot or 2 of water.
Right.
So you might run into difficulty with just the younger students.
It's actually not an issue. So what happens is this, when they run it, the instructor now can now stand, okay? And they're now going to kind of be the person that's going to be holding the swimmer. The whole purpose of swim lessons too is you want them to be able to swim. We're going to provide stability for the swimmer, and when the swimmers are not swimming, they have 2 options. Preferably they sit up on top, or they hold on to the sides. The lifeguards are right there to always watch over them just in case anything happens. So the reality is the problem with Highlands was our instructors would have to be treading water for 25 minutes while pulling kids, and it's an exhausting experience, I'm sure, for them. This way, our instructors can go back to teaching it in a proper setting.
Yeah. Okay.
So is there going to be a daddy and me class?
I'll be the first one to sign up.
Yeah, no, come on out. I mean, I know that we're going to run it very similar to how we used to run it. Sarah's kids used to go to the program.
Yes, we're not intentionally mommy and me, but we had some mommy and me moments.
Yeah, I was going to say, she was the last one I think we had was a mom.
They are very accommodating here at North Highlands.
No, I think it looks great. I was just concerned, but if you think hours are good, I think it's.
No, that was a good week.
Works well, yeah.
Investigated, sent it out, so we should.
And I know Sarah's still going to be out there helping out, so.
Yep.
All right. Any other questions?
No, I think it's awesome. I had no idea no one is using it, because when I was in high school, they used to have swim practice before school out there,
Yeah,
all
So-
year round.
I think a lot of schools used to use it, real and open, and it took off some of the load off of it. And then, once Grant is now open, they're now busing kids to the Grant.
Grant was practicing at Highlands with swim team, so we had that.
Right, now that Grant's pool has taken off a lot of weight off of this
Right,
pool,
right.
now it's.
And the young center was there, but they're now at Rio Linda, I think, right? Yeah.
There.
So,
Wow.
all right, sounds good. Thanks, Mark, appreciate it. Okay, next item is item 11, payment of the bills. Board members, opportunity to ask questions, get clarification on the bills. Maybe you want to see the set county tax for paying tax on the parks. I know. But the good news is since we didn't have anyone on the ballot, we saved how much?
About 13,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
a good chunk. Yeah.
Awesome. Wow, look at all Houston Center Unified School District.
So we have that savings, we have that cool snow machine.
Summer camp at
It's
Harvest.
the cool bubble ones that was expensive.
We use them for, the transportation is excellent.
Billy.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, she does the billing. So I told her to put little notes in there for Terry and Cindy, but I don't think she's done yet. All right, anyone have any questions? If not, can I have a motion to ratify payment of bills?
So moved.
Thank you.
Second?
All right, we have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Item 13 on the agenda was closed session. We are not going to be going into a closed session this evening. It is not needed. But I do want to hit a couple things. We have a special meeting next Thursday, November 17th, right here in the North Highlands Rec Center at 6:30 p.m. And our next regular meeting of the Board of Directors will be on Thursday, December 8th, 6:30 p.m. right here in the North Highlands Rec Center. With all of business being done, I believe we are adjourned.